You know, this is Calabrios, the best. The best in the fucking business. And this is my fucking cocktail! Now, former WBA heavyweight champion David Haye is looking to score a knockout to get his wide-bodied opponent Manuel Charr out of the air, as well as possible in their fight on June 29th in Manchester, UK. Now, Haye, at 32, doesn't want to let Charr, hang around and maybe get lucky and pull off a knockout of his own. As bad as Charr is as a fighter, he still could cause Haye problems if he lets him hang around for too long. He said basically this: I want to go out there and and do what I do best and knock somebody, particularly maybe Charr, since I'm fighting him, out. I'm going to do whatever it takes to make that happen. So Charr is kind of a good fighter that just rushes into his opponents and tries to blast him out with a furious shot. He doesn't have the size to be standing in there with a 245-pound fighter like Charr for too long without getting worn down. Now, last September, Charr looked, awful in getting stopped in the 4th round against WBC champion Vitaly Klitschko. Charr seems the fight, shouldn't have been halted due to his nasty gut, and, he still feels he would have won if it had gone longer. Calabrios doesn't agree. Vitaly already knocked Charr down in the 2nd round. It looked like Vitaly was just getting warmed up. Now, Charr wasn't landing anything and just soaking up shots. Big shots! But the fight was, like watching a first-tier fighter take on a second-tier guy that didn't belong in the same ring with him. I know the World Boxing Council has Charr ranked as number 8 by their organization, but he looked like a fighter that didn't belong in the top 15 or even the top 50! Now, Charr was just awful in every sense of the word. And that's what makes it so interesting that Haye has selected him to fight. It kind of takes the appeal out of the fight after you watch how poor Charr looked against Vitaly. So, you certainly can't get any true sense of Charr's talents against the god-awful opposition, his German handlers have matched him up against his 8-year pro career. Charr struggled against Zach Page, Danny Williams, and Taras Bidenko. I had Charr losing to Bidenko and Page, and he was on the verge of losing to Danny Williams when he stopped him in the 8th. Now, I still can't believe Charr was given a decision over Bidenko and Page because I had him losing clear decisions in both of those fights. Charr's problem is he's so slow and hateable. He's got some power, but he fights like he's got 0 fast twitch fibers in his upper body, and it's like watching someone in slow motion when he fights. He doesn't belong in the ring with David Haye. He doesn't belong in the ring with Vitaly. I'm sure Charr will keep getting chances after he gets knocked out by Haye. Now, Haye will accomplish his goal. Stop Charr on June 29th, but that won't be much because this guy doesn't belong in the top 15 in my view. Calabrios' view. And I hope WBC gets their upside down, ranked straight after this fight because they got too many flop fighters ranked in their top 15. One example is that WBC ranked Amir Khan. At number 2 welterweight after Khan had lost 2 out of his last 3 fights. Now, he's now lost 2 out of his last 4 fights, but they have him ranked number 2. After he's win over lightweight Carlos Molina. That's pretty much it, huh? That's pretty much it.